E te iwi nau mai haere mai ki tēnei pāpā hōtanga o whakatau Māori, ka mihi ki ngā maunga, ngā wai, ngā awa, ngā ahi kā o tēnei rohe, tēnā koutou katoa. Ki ngā whakai whakahaere, me ngā kai whakataitai, e mihi mahana hoki ki a koutou manoa te a matariki me puanga no ngā motu. Tēnā tātou te whānau. First up, we're going to go through our teams for the day. For te kura tamatane o ngā motu, ngā aroa kapa, Samuel Graham, Nate Werder in the Haka, and Malachi Benny, te Paumua Tuarua. Ngā kaparua, Bodie Lester and Flynn Bryant. Ngā kauaro wātea, Luke Goodman, Riley Mitchell, Kay Davis. Pautoko, Remy Harmy, number 10, Topatahi, Jack Hurley, ngā paihau Maui mātou, Kore Wipiti Boylan and George Lekens, Toparua, Jason McGregor, Topapu, Tane Nelly, and our Paumuri, number 15, Levi Clements. For Tūrangatāne, ngā Paumua, Kane Soto, and Josh Akuso, and kai kapi our hooker Max Hammond. Ngā kaparua, Zandre Billion, 5 Storm Didier. Number 6 is Sam Fox, 7 James Mackay, 8 Fraser Wainohu, te Pautoko James Hamblin, number 10 Ruan Ligwig, number 11 Mana Stewart, number 12 Timu Stewart, and also the leader of the Haka today, Kyle Symes, is our Topapu, Anakin Ormsby Kens, the other wing, and our Paumuri Kahu Leach Waihi. So just in time for the game, we have had just a little bit of a shower here, and we're just awaiting the teams to come out. So just going in today's game, whānau, for our New Plymouth Boys High School team, there are a few boys who are going to receive their Tiger Jackets. For those who are unaware, the Tiger Jacket is more than just a piece of uniform. It's a cherished tradition here at New Plymouth Boys High School. It celebrates excellence, honours, leadership, and unites students past and present in the shared tradition of pride and achievement. The recipients are Nate Werder, Flynn Bryant, Kate Davis, Samuel Graham, Bodie Lester and Adam Sosa, who will be receiving the Tiger Jacket. As far as history goes between these two teams, the first game between them was played in 1970. In that game it was 12-6 to Gisborne, who also took the Moraska Cup off Ngā Motu in that game. Since then, these teams have played each other 29 times. New Plymouth Boys High School have won 9 of those, and 20 of those have been won by Tūrangatāne or Gisborne Boys High School. The last game in 2024 was won by Gisborne Boys 24-20, who took that game in the last minute with a penalty try. So this is an exciting game coming up here between these two teams. We are just awaiting the Ngā Motu team to come down from where they warm up. Our referees today, we've got Mason Austin, Max O'Leary and Kyle Sleep as ARs. Mason Austin is a young fella, 20-year-old, who has come through the grades. And whānau, I just want to remind everyone that our referees are human. Young fellas like Mason Austin who stick around because they love the game. He's had a few challenges in his short career here in Ngā Motu, but he's grown into the referee that he is today. He is currently refereeing Premier Rugby here in Ngā Motu and doing a great job with it. So yeah, just a reminder, whānau, that when you see a young one that's out refereeing our beautiful game here at you in your regions, just remember that these are kids and they could be out here one day too. So we've got to get behind them and we've got to support them and make sure that we pave that pathway for higher honours, like as Paul Williams has here from Ngā Motu. So we are grateful to Paul being here from Taranaki, who guides a lot of our referees. So yeah, we are just awaiting Ngā Motu to come down. Aye. As you can see, Gisborne are out in the middle of the field, and we're just awaiting for New Plymouth to come on down. We expect this game to be a great game, as are all the Super 8 games, and looking forward to the battle up front. One team feels that they've got the strength in the loose trio, whilst the other, and that's New Plymouth Boys High School. The rest, the Gisborne boys feel that they've got the strength on the outside with their outside backs. So looking forward to see where this battle takes place. And here comes Ngā Motu now onto the field. We'll start with the school Hakas. The Haka will be led for Ngā Motu by Malachi Benny, I think. We'll just check that when they start. And the kaya for Turangatane is Timu Stewart. So let's listen into our two teams in the Haka. Formalities are done with the laying of their Gisborne boys caps, and Ngā Motu laying down their mascot. So we pair up. The challenge has been set, and we are ready to go here at the gully here at Te Kura Tamatane o Ngā Motu. And we look forward to this game and the battle that we will see up front. The captains having their final words with their players before they get into it. As I say, the referee today is 20-year-old Mason Austin, who will be officiating the game today. Both teams throughout this competition have had their moments, games that they could have probably taken and won, and then just little errors that have let them down at those crucial times. So here we look forward to this game between these two teams. Tīmata tēnei Kemu. And Kate Davis with the ball. Pai tanoma ki a whana te poro ki te pai taha. So and the first line out will go to Turangatane. Max Hammond will throw that ball in. Go. Good run, good defensive line, good defence there from Namotu, getting up fast. Well done. So James Hamlin with the ball at the back of the ruck there. Unlucky. Penalty there against Riley Mitchell, who's come through to pick that ball up in an offside position. Te kai whana o tēnei whana, Ruan Ludwig. He whakararangi ki a Turangatane. And taken to the ruck there by Gisborne Boys. Good strong defence there from Namotu as they step up and off the line. Pai te oma no Josh Akuso. Tino. Reset the defensive line, Namotu, and moving up. Great pressure in that defence. Number 11 there, Mana Stewart, who's the brother of Tim Stewart. Again, a great defensive line that's come forward from Namotu. Good line speed. Kane Soto with the run there. Advantage to Turangatane. Some strong running there from Gisborne Boys, really taking it to the line and through the line. Still playing advantage there. And a penalty for offside there, called by Mason Austin there. Hamblin with the ball. Looks like they're going to take a quick tap. Right. And that defensive line coming on up. Stewart, ball. Right. To there. Making a strong run there. And some great defence and some good strong running even behind the line. They're making some great tackles there. Davis up way. And he was very quick on his feet, Riley Mitchell there, to force the turnover. Kapai. Kara mai Tain Nelly, te kai whana o tēnei kapa. O te kapo te kura tamatane o ngā motu. Ai. Whana ki te pai taha, te whakararangi ki ngā motu. Be looking for Brody Lester there, number 4. Right, Riley Mitchell with the ball. Tino kahata no uma. Goodman. It's great to see Goodman back out there. Whanaki runga ki raro. Great defence there. Good chasing the kick. Kick is only as good as its chasers. And they've done well there to get in the ball. Tino ka tana mahi, tana oma Josh Akuso. Number 5 there, stormed it there. Just get the defensive line up there, ngā motu. And trying to get out to that wing. Gisborne Boys have said that they feel that their strength is out in their wings. So it'll be good to see them, and you can see that they're trying to open up that outside. However, ngā motu are strong on their defence and quick off the line, and putting a lot of pressure on the defensive line. Whana ki Levi Clement. Tay Nelly with the ball. Right there, the whana or Jack Hurley. Penalty there for offside of the kick. Karai mai te kai whana Ron Ludwig. Pai te whana ki tēnei taha. Maka pai taha Max Hammond. Great take there by Storm to there. Emblem. Ball up to Storm to there. And knock on there by number 10, Ruan Ludwig. So both teams are just absorbing at the moment, absorbing the attack, strong in defence, and just looking for those spaces. They're just looking for those mismatches in the defensive line to hopefully breakthrough. It's like a little game of chess at the moment, to be honest. Right. Hami putting the ball into the scrum for Namotu. And now both teams will be looking for the upper hand here. Hami with the feed. Hami taking the ball quickly. Hami down the sideline. With Goodman right behind the ball. Great tackle there by Goodman. Up on his feet again, and he's at the ball again. Yeah, they'll be looking for space here, Gisborne. Maka kia Josh Akuso. Good defensive line. Samuel Graham trying to get over the top of the ball there. Whana ki te paitaha, pia. Kao. Are ia ki te taha Maui. Pai te uma o Max Hammond. Namotu with the ball. Fight it up. Davis. Tino Kātanoa uma. Taking it up. One off the ruck. I think we'll get the turnover there. Well done to that player, I think, was Fraser Wainohu, who got over the ball there. Got a little bit isolated there. We weren't, Namotu were not set and ready to get over that ball for the next runner. Kai whana ki te paitaha, te whakararangi kia Tauranga tāne. Over the ball. Hamden looks into space and out to the wing. Number 14. Anakin Ormsby Kens. Great run. The whane tēnei Horo from Stewart. And Hurley gets it back down the field. Pai te hopu o Kahulichwahi. Line set again by Namotu. Whanakia Stewart. Leken with the ball. Looking for the space. Clements with the great run down there. Hami at half. Looking for Mitchell. Mitchell is a strong runner with the ball and he's always looking for that space. Nelly. Ka pai te tira. Te whana porotete ki te paitaha. Max Hammond te makapaita'a I te whakararangi. Pai te hopu Zane Billion. And again, Gisborne looking for that space, but New Plymouth have shut down that space to stop it from getting out wider. Some really good pressure there going in from Ngā Motu. The line speed is outstanding, making the advantage line there. So, te tūhape Ngā Motu, tēnei wā, I tērā wā, offside, Ngā Motu. So, whilst they are getting their line speed up, they just have to keep their discipline a bit and just hold back. So it's been a good start to the game, whānau. Both teams are giving it their everything. One of the coaches last night, we went out for dinner last night with the coaches from Gisborne Boys, and they were saying all they really want is they want their boys to give it everything they got. And I'm sure that we can agree that both teams are doing exactly that. And I'm sure there'll be some conversations out there in their huddles at the moment thinking about how they're going to create these mismatches a bit more. I think there'll be some real belief from Ngā Motu. Their line speed is good, and they just need to keep putting that pressure on. So number 16 for Tauranga Tāne is coming on, Leasi Tupo. It's unfortunate to see our players limping off injured. So I would just need to check to see what position he's coming on at. Leasi Tupo, number 16. Tauranga Tāne, te makapaita'a, Max Hammond. I te whakararangi. By great run there by Storm de Deer, next runner up. Oi, tino kaha te uma. Good turnover there by, I think it was Riley Mitchell in there. Hoki mai Jack Hurley, ki te whana te pōro ki te paitaha. Karawe te whana, mo te whakararangi, te rua te kaumarua ita. Pai te ārai o Tauranga Tāne. Hami with the quick tap, and he's off. Boom. Great run there. Right, who is that man? And Tufakaya. You can see Goodman at the back of the ruck there. And off he goes. Just seeing who the next man up is. Right, Brody Lister. Riley Mitchell with the ball. He must be getting close in there. And we've got a penalty there. I think the referee's going to have a chat to the captain here. There's a crucial moment there where Ngā Motu may have found some space, and it looks like there's been an infringement there. Austin having a good word to the captain, James Mackay. Ngā motu feeling confident here. Karanga ki te nonoke. Wai te pau toko mo tēnei nonoke. Goodman.
There we go.
Oh,
There you go, Tommy.
it's turned over there. To an organised line of defence there. Te whana ki te paitaha.
Coming up! I can't take
O
it.
Ludwig. Pai te rawhana. Leicester with the ball. Good take there by Leicester up in the line out. Harmy talking to the boys, talking to his pack to get going, to get cracking. Still talking to them. Paitana kōkiri te tōpū, kōkiri tōpū. Ki te papa, te kōkiri tōpū. So it's very clear there. They pulled the rolling maul down to the ground. Taku nei whakaro.
Body shake, boys. Get down.
Tēnei te wā mo te kōkiri tōpū. Rolling maul here. They're just setting themselves. E rua mita ki te pai u. Te hāmini anō. Kia ngā motu. Te tūhape a Gisborne Boys.
Get down. Get early, boys. Go early.
Okay. And they've set themselves better this time. Harmy. Taken off the back of the line out, off the back of the ruck there. Riley Mitchell with the ball there, getting closer. E rua mita ki te pai u, ki te piro. Goodman. E rua mita anō.
Yep, hit him.
Davis taken off the back of the ruck. Kapai e piro ki a Riley Mitchell I te koko o te papa tākoro. Pai tērā mahi ngā motu. So great patience shown there by ngā motu. They really did need to come away with some points there, and their patience paid off. Couple of strong rucks, and then just a long ball there from, I actually think that was from Tūwhakaya, Malakai Bini, perhaps. I think I'm sure we'll hear about that one at Kura this week. So well done. But there's good patience shown there. But in saying that, there was some great defence here by Gisborne, who just kept putting that pressure on, kept coming off their line, and they just got, their numbers were just short, and they went out wide. Nelly with the kick. Rima te kore ki a te kuritamatane o nā motu i tēnei 22 miniti tēnei wahanga. So let's see what the response here from Tauranga will be. And Goodman under the ball here. Great take by Goodman. Nelly, Kate Davis. They're making half breaks here. McGregor. Kau, tapi ye. Check Hurley tira. Pai te whana. Kia Ruan Ludwig. Pai tira. Army. Davis. Goodman. Goodman backing himself to take the outside there. Levi Clements jumped in there as the first 5 roll. Really? Penalty there for offside. Ara mai te kaiwhana Tain Nelly. Te whana ki te paitaha I te kaumārua mita. Nate Werder, te makapaita'a. Goodman takes the ball. Davis looking for Jason McGregor, who take a good strong run there. Goodman, tino kaha te tana uma. Really well protected over there, and hands in the ruck. Ruck had formed, and hands go into there. We may have, this is the second shot that Mason Austin, the referee, te kaiwawa o te kemu, has had with the captain. They're not taking the points. They want to put more pressure on, which I've spent a lot of time down in this half, so that makes sense to just keep putting that pressure on. I think if there was, if they weren't spending so much time in this part of the field, they may have gone for the penalty kick. Werder with the throw. Again, up goes Goodman. Double knock on there. Te nono ke kia Tauranga tāne. And Hamlin to feed the scrum. Fine, Ludwig. Yeah. Whana ki te paitaha anō.
Get up! Get up! Keep coming!
Levi Clements with the ball. Take the forwards. Forwards are there. Great work. Harmon. Malachi Benny there. And again. Hai te whana o Hami. Taka whakamua o Kahu Leach Waihi. Knock on there as he came through to pick up the ball. Namotu have another opportunity here to run it in. And I can see that they are lifting in confidence.
Get in the line, Ruan!
Oh, forward pass. It's just a timing issue there. So we have 7 minutes left in this half. Rima ki te kore ki a Ngā Motu. Tēnei nonoke kia Tauranga tāne. Hamlin with the feed.
Get up, Mana, up!
And reset the scrum. And Hamblin with the feed. Looking for Ludwig. The whana ki
Up, Mana! Keep coming!
Kia Clements. Levi Clements. Wakararangi, the Wangami Pu.
Hurricanes, boys, Hurricanes!
They'll look for
Numbers!
Goodman. Up we go.
Andre, come on!
Good space out there, looking for that space. Nelly looking for the Kens. The Kens on the outside. Karea pai tira rutu. Mason Austin has got Kaiwawa has got him for a lifting tackle. Tip tackle, sorry. Advantage to Ngā Motu. Hami. Goodman. And Goodman with the tiro there. Pai tira piro. Again, some good patience there shown by Ngā Motu. Rick Goodman with the try there. It was well worked. First they went down the right hand side of the field. Found that open space with Nelly finding the gap there. showed a bit of patience, taking it into a couple of rucks there and then coming out wide. Gisborne tried to scramble in their defensive line. Unfortunately, Goodman, with his strength, is just barreled over the line. Kai whana o tēnei whana, Jack Hurley. Te kau ki te kore ki Ngā Motu. So the score at the moment 10-0 to Ngā Motu with 2.5 minutes to go in this half. A lot of questions being asked out there by Ruan Ludwig. Whakararangi ki a whakararangi ki tēnei ki Ngā Motu. Free kick, not straight there. The new rules here, that both teams compete for the ball, and it's a free kick to the defending team. Good tip. Ludwig. Stewart with the ball. Stewart and captain. Yasi Tupo. Ludwig. Hamlin. Great mahi here by Ngā Motu, just keep catching them behind the advantage line. Kahu Leach Waihi with the ball. Going up there from Jane Hamlin. Got him up off the ground. Great organisation of the defensive line by Ngā Motu. Pai tērā Oma for more, or Max Hammond. It's great to see Luke Goodman, lift tackle, but he was very quick to support the player Ruan Ludwig. Well done to Goodman. We are moments away from half time. I'm sure it'll be, Gisborne Boys would love to get on the board before we stop for half. Waitirarangi ārai o Ngā Motu. Tino kaha te Oma o Gisborne Boys. Next, Kane Toto. Ko mutu mo tēnei wāhanga tapu nei whakaro ai. So that's a finishing up for this half. We will be back very soon for the second half. Kia ora.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through tough times.
The best way to dominate any culture is to take the children.
3 months now turned into 3 years. Once you're in there, that's it.
The Stolen Children of Aotearoa, streaming now on Māori Plus.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Take this for example. This wine turret doesn't look very well designed. So we called the tank manufacturer to check. We asked, why is the turret away from the side of the tank? They said, because it's always been that way. So we had to think. What if the turret was next to the catwalk? Sounds good. So that's what we did. Now the wine turret is better designed, better value, easier to use, and safer. I think that deserves a toast. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
Manga Tangaroa's fight for a better quality of life.
You can do it. Nice job, Manga.
Will push the human boundaries.
Good man, there you go.
Of possibility, nurturing hope. All episodes streaming now. Ki Māori Plus.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving feels good.
Kaore anō tēnā tū wairua, kia pāmai kia I runga I te tū ki te papa tū aiwai.
Tukuna mai o kaha hea mātou nei tamariki kia tūranga tira.
Ko au tāia, haka, thera.
Tēnā tātou I te whānau nau mai hoki mai ki ngā motu, mo tēnei wāhanga tuarua. Tēnā tātou. What a half. We spent a lot of time down in the Gisborne Boys half. It'll be interesting to see if that's the wind's really swirling here, so it's no real advantage to anyone. But it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out in the second half. I thought that Ngā Motu finished off with confidence. However, I do think that Gisborne Boys are going to come out after a bit of a break and really throw everything at this Ngā Motu defensive line. They've been caught behind the line quite a bit. So who knows, they might look for a little bit, their tactics, they might change their tactics a little chips in behind, or they need to come out and do something a little bit different just to change the tempo of the game. They, at this stage, Ngā Motu are just putting it under their arms and busting into the defensive line, and so it'll be interesting. Well, let's see how they come back into the second half. As both teams set to come back up. And I will look to see if we've got any changes out on that field. I can see that at the moment there might be one or two. Gisborne have just come out, so let's see. No obvious changes to me yet. And for Ngā Motu that I can see, there's no changes made there yet. Tei Nelly to get us started here mo tēnei wāhanga tuarua. Ai, he tīmata tātou. Pai te pana o Ludwig. Wera to throw into the line out. And again, I think they'll look for Goodman or Leicester here. Great throw by Wera. Great work. Oh, Davis on the outside there. Takes it into contact. Right there. The ruck there. Straight there. Malachi Benny. And a penalty there for no arms in the tackle, I think, or just a late tackle. I say just a late tackle. So Nelly's going to look for the corner. I think that call came in from the sideline there, from his AR. And again, Ngā Motu are hot on attack. And Leicester that time. Kōkiri tōpū. Airea Ngā Motu. Tēnei kōkiri tōpū. Rolling maul. There's a bit of feeling out there in this game. Right. There's a good run there by Wipiti Boylan. Just maybe holding it a bit loose and getting that ball stripped from him, but luckily they were under advantage and they've got the penalty. Ngā Motu had the penalty in the corner. The corner. Nelly for the corner again. Right, whakararangi. Tira koko. Kia Ngā Motu. Wera with the throw. And once again, we're going for that kōkiri tōpu and pai tērā piro. Karawe. Tērā piro ki a Nate Wera pia. The hooker. The hooker takes it off the back of the scrum. Once again, they were always going to be looking for that and taking it in with a rolling maul. Great job there by Ngā Motu. Te kaiwhana, Jack Hurley. Pai tērā whana. Ka pai Hurley, Jack. 5 miniti I tēnei wāhanga. Te kaumāra whitu ki te kore. Ngā Motu. And Brody Lester comes forward to the ball. Pai tērā. Tērā hopu. Davis. Ngā Motu are really making the advantage line in every carry. E nui te pana pai te uma Kahu Leach. Wainohu. Tino kaha te rutu. Gisborne Boys really taking it with intent. They're looking for that outside. Great run. Great. Up on his feet again. James Hamlin looking for the back door. Leach Waihi. Paitana Uma. Looking for that quick ball. Really getting and trying to get him behind that line. Pai te rutu or Riley Mitchell. So the first time that that Gisborne have got that really good roll on. He just got himself a little bit isolated there at the crucial time of the ruck. And Ngā Motu got over the ball and was able to turn that over. Pai taha. Max O'Leary with his flag up. Got an injury down here. Koe tērā. Ko Brody Lester. Bit of a workhorse is old Brody. Young Brody. I think Brody's going to come to the sideline and who's going to go on there? Oh. Adam Sosa. Adam Sosa's on with number 19. Goodman with the tape. Right. Got them for a shepherd or crossing over. And they've gone for the quick tap, seeing the gap space out wide. Well done, Andy. Great tackle there by George Lekens. Taking him out over the sideline. At number 11, Mana Stewart. Great tackle there by Lekens. Lekens. Taken there by Ludwig. Great run there. Need some quick ball here by Gizzy. Quick ball again. Just to catch them, and they've got them offside. Got Namotu offside. Just a bit too enthusiastic on the in the defensive line. Just getting themselves caught behind the advantage line.
Good pressure, bro. Storm, awesome. Too much, Ashley. Maxie, all good?
Whilst New Plymouth are getting themselves offside at times, most of the time they're getting in behind that line and they're putting real pressure behind the advantage line. So Gisborne are just not able to get momentum going forward. They're always having to backtrack. So great defence, but just making sure that New Plymouth Namotu don't get too excited at those crucial times, because they are getting caught offside. Great to see. Well done. Max Hammond taking it off the back of that ruck, that maul, and down the sideline. Pai te piro, or Max Hammond. There was a lot of space on the outside, and just one player to beat, and he got down the outside there.
Win the next moment. Win the next moment.
Pai te kōkiri tōpū for Max Hammond to take that off the back and take it down the sideline.
Get to work, rollers.
And unfortunately that Ludwig has missed that conversion. Te kauma whitu kia rima kia Namotu, tamatane o Namotu. So we've run in quite a few changes here. Number 17, Jake White has come on. Jake Stevens, sorry. Jake White was here last year. Wrong year. Wrong position. Just got it all wrong. But, got some other changes out there for Namotu. Ludwig for the sideline. Number 16 is on, also Ethan Adamson, he's come into hooker. We're at the Kaifu. Good tackle there. Run there by And Jason McGregor with the ball. Good work to make that ball available. Well done. And some great run there by that player. Jack Hurley with the kick down the field. And they're going to run it out. Oh. Great effort. That's a great effort there by Ludwig. Charge down and then being able to get it out and beyond the 22 there. With not much angle to work with, so great work. Sosa with the take. Davis, Aretotika, McGregor. Tino Kahata now Oma. Right, Goodman with the ball. Unlucky there. Just a little bit too low for LeCane. Namotu looking to open it up a bit more. And Turangatani have come out with a bit of fight in there. You know, you can see they've changed it up a little bit, taking it into that into the maul. And that wanton desire to take that ball into contact. Great stuff. And McCain. Stewart, the ball. Great run by Stewart. Once again, they're catching Turangatani behind the advantage line. Yeah, great work there by Stewart to get him behind the defensive line. Right, on the front foot. And again, we're going back. Yeah, great run there by Tahana Bristow. Some ferocious defence going in there from Namotu. Great work. And going for the chip. Offside there by Namotu. Maybe a bit of overexcitement there from the defensive line. So Ludwig is going to get it down the field and set up an attacking opportunity for Turangatani. Good to see Tufakaya Taylor Tupaya out there. Good line. Sosa with the tackle there. Paiturutu. Paitira. Inside ball. Number 21, who's on there for Cohen Brown, who's taken on the halfback role. New Plymouth put into the scrum. Sheehan to feed the scrum. Another replacement come on. Really? Hi. That was a great hole that opened up there. Perfect timing. Opened up the space in the middle of the back line and sailed through. Just didn't have that support player with him to get it off. But a great play there from set play by Namotu. Colin Brown with the feed. Good turn over there. Pick and go. Great work. You can see the forward getting in there, hungrier for the ball. Great work by Goodman. And going long. Hurley. McGregor. Great ball there out the back. And George Lacane held up there. Line drop out for Gisborne Boys. What a beautiful pass out the back door there by McGregor. Bit of feeling out there now. Feeling, bit of frustration. Goal line drop out. Davis. Aere tōtika. Tino kaha te oma. Ano, Nelly. Oh, Carl. Yep. Hai. Tira turn over. Oh, high tackle there. Rutukaki. High tackle. So on for Gisborne Boys, number 19, Sione Kaliopasi. I suspect they'll look for him very early in the set play to hit the first pod. And Ethan Stewart with Ethan Adamson, sorry, with the ball. Right, great ruck there. Yeah, unfortunately there, Kaliopasi was coming from the side there. There was no space for him to go in there. So again, they've gone for the whakararangi, tira paitaha, mo te koki tōpū pia. Koki tōpū ki te pai u. So you've got Ethan Adamson for a balk in the throw-in. So free kick there for Gisborne Boys. And I think they'll go for the tap. They want to keep the ball in hand and try and put up that pressure onto New Plymouth Boys. Galil Pasi with the ball. The line speed by New Plymouth again is up there. Great tackle. Hai te rutu or te rarutu. Again, he's coming from the side there. Hasn't come in from the gate. Just come straight in from the side there. Ludwig. And the ball not yet out of the ruck. 59 minutes gone. Te kaumawhitu ki a Rima, ki Ngā Motu. 11 minutes to go. Galil Pasi. Hai te rutu o Goodman. And set. Kapai. Galil Pasi anō. And he's got it up for more. And we'll see a turnover here if they can't get that ball out. Great work there by Goodman, getting under the ball and holding the player up. And we've got a yellow card here. Red card. Red card there. I'm not sure what that was for. But we carry on. Kararangi ki a Ngā Motu. Ai, anō. Te kōkiri kupu. Great effort from Gisborne Boys to counter that. As we set up here for Nonoke. Scrum ki a Tauranga Tāne. Just calling time here. I'm not sure what's happening down there. Time back on. To go. Gisborne are down in their 22 with the ball. Let's see what they decide to do here. Whether they're going to run it out from here and try and get the ball down to the other end, or if they're going to go for safety. Let's see. Great long ball there. There's a great run. Well done. So they've backed themselves there, Gisborne. Okay. Looking for the strong run, strength. Kaleo Pasi again. And once again, New Plymouth are coming off that line and catching them behind the advantage line again and being really strong on the ball. To Whakaia. Great. Tino kaha te uma o Davis. Will they run out of game? Alright. 5 there, stormed it there. Great run. And again, looking for their pods. Great work. Good work, and this space is opened up for them. Right, will be offside, called offside there. To Whakaia Taylor to Vaia. Well offside there. Great run. Kaleo Pasi. Oh, another great hands there once again. Stewart. Levi Clements was on the ground there. Great work there by Kay Davis to get over the ball, turn it over. And Laken's going down the sideline. And off he goes. You've got cover coming across by number 15. Leach Waihi, Paitera Rutu, or Leach Waihi. Rawe. Seven minutes to go. Some great opportunities by both teams there. Wasn't straight, but because Ngāmotu did not contest for the ball, play on. Kai Symes there with the ball, and again they're going to run it out from here. Keep the ball in hand and keep the pressure, well, find some pressure and find some space. Paiturutu or Jake Stevenson. Great work here by Gisborne Boys. This is a good opportunity to sort of get the kick out, but they're persevering and they're going to try and run this ball out from their line. And here they hopefully they get the good strong clear from the ruck there. Levi Clements with the ball. Going to go around the have a go around the outside. No, and George Kane with the try there in the corner. Paitera Piro Karawe. A little bit of feeling out there. I applaud and admire Gisborne Boys for wanting to play that ball in the hand out from under their line. Defensive line putting a lot of pressure on, but they're still wanting to try and play that ball out of their area, out of their zone, create space out wide and go for that long range. So you've got to take your head off to them. They are sticking with it. They haven't given up at all, so it's great to see them really putting their effort in. Tay Nelly with the kick this time. And a great effort from the sideline there. Karawi. Rua te kau mā whā ki a rima ka ngā motu. And going back into Nelly to take Davis. Anō, tino kaha tana oma I ngā waka tōni. Early to clear the ball. Clement. With about 3 minutes to go in the game. Whakararangi tēnei ki a Turanga Tāne. Great run from Ethan Adamson. Fantastic. Great crossfield kick. And again, taking it into the tackle. And looking for the next runner. The Gisborne sorting themselves out. Great solid defence there by Davis and Taylor Tupaia. And again, looking patiently, waiting for that space to open up. Edwards, Stewart. Stewart again. Yeah, good work to get that ball off the ground. Again, there's a number of penalties against Namotu in this game for offside. The defensive line has been working hard, but they just need to hold off there. Cohen Brown, knock on there. It's gone forward. With about a minute to go to the end of this game. I think this will be an opportunity for one last play for Namotu. Hurley, Nelly, again, Goodman going through the middle, strong, and Piro Tera Kia Luke Goodman. That was a great line from Luke Goodman. Just hit it off short. Off the off Sheehan, hit that hole, and then it just opened up for him. And with good Goodman, as strong and quick as he is, he's always going to be a hard man to stop when he's in the 22. Just a special mention out there for Sammy Stewart, the student manager for New Plymouth Boys High School's first 15. Alright, kare. So, ko mutu tēnei Kemru, rua te kau mā iwa ki a rima ki ngā motu, e nui, me pai tēnei Kemru, the boys, both teams have fought hard. All we ever look for is everyone giving it their best, and both teams certainly gave that today. It was always going to be hard on the back foot when you're trying to play on the back foot, and Ngā Motu were too quick off the defensive line and really caught them on the back. So, nō reira te whānau. Thank you for listening in and watching into this game. It was a great game fought by two good teams, great teams. Nō reira, ko oti wā mātou mahi i tēnei rā. Ki ngā kaiwhakahaere, me ngā kaiwhakataitai, kia haumaru te haere. Tēnā koutou katoa, kua tūhono mai i tēnei hōtaka, noho ora mai. Mānoa te a Matariki. Kia ora tātou.